So I just want to give a shout out to Sha'Carri Richardson, who has been on the roll when it comes to her athletic career. She has been breaking world records. She has been putting her best foot forward. She has gone through a lot within the last year with the passing away of her mother and having to deal with that publicly, and then having a whole situation that essentially put her career in jeopardy. But just overcoming that and not letting that to break her soul and her spirit and to continue forward. And now she is probably one of the most well-known athletes when it comes to track and field. So I am really, really proud of her. I just want to give her flowers. For one of her races, she ended up wearing her natural hair. She really takes up after one of the most famous world Olympians in regards to track and field, and that is Flo Jo. Flo Jo was a very charismatic, very magnetic character when it came to track and field, based on the way she did her nails and the way she dressed and did her hair, and she, did her makeup. She really got a lot of attention back in the 90s, 80s or 90s, I believe, for just being who she was authentically, and also being able to back up what it is that she was showcasing in regards to her aesthetic. So I believe that Sha'Carri has been able to light that torch and carry it on forward. I love seeing her hairstyles, and I love seeing how she, exuberates herself when she's on the track. And so it's nice to see this in modern time. And while I'm out, of the age of being an adult to process this and understand how much of an impact it is. And so shouts out to her for really, being a survivor and just going on and not letting whatever happened, and not letting anybody dictate her story as well. A lot of people were saying, oh, this situation could be the end of her career, this and that, but she really did what she needed to do, came back, and is literally on the news and making waves every single day. Let's talk about this news article that Billboard put out of them interviewing Megan Thee Stallion. And the title of the article is Megan Thee Stallion Talks Cardi B Friendship, Justin Timberlake Moment, and New Album, I'm Finally Closing All Chapters. I'm actually happy that she did this interview because it's kind of like telling the public, okay, I sat down, I did some introspective work, and I'm back and I'm ready to give you the music. So she is quoted to say, I feel like I'm finally closing all the old chapters, and now I'm starting with a blank slate. So, very fresh, very new. I think the hotties are going to be so excited. So this was released right after Bongos, and we've seen, that it's a Brazilian funk pop song that her and Cardi B were on together. And so they asked her about that. And one of the questions that they asked her about this song specifically, and I'll let you guys hear the reply that she also said. So Megan Thee Stallion has a collab with Hot Cheetos, and they're really pulling out all the stops for her. And one of the questions that the interview asked her was, how did you come up with the curriculum for Flamin' Hot University? What are your responsibilities as the Hot Girl Dean of Admissions? She basically said, I'm basically just the overseer of all things hot girl at this camp. I just wanted to have lots of things that have something to do with things that are personal to me. How to be a hot girl, How to make your favorite snacks at 2 a.m. I feel like every college student knows the struggle. I feel like hot Cheetos are definitely on the menu at every campus. This is what we eat. So I just want to do things that feel real to me. Well, shouts out to you, but, eating hot Cheetos at 2 a.m. in the morning will have me, ascending, girl. But, I think this was a really cute and nostalgic thing for her to say. It kind of also gives you, a little bit of her personality. And I really like that. She's always been very vocal about her personality and how she is. Later on in the interviewer goes on to ask, congratulations on the Bongos release and VMA's performance. The music video is very elaborate. What was it like shooting that video? So she goes on to reply, it was so much fun. Every time me and Cardi link up, it ain't nothing but laughs and a whole party. Both our teams absolutely love each other. Everybody hangs out on their own time anyway, so it kind of felt like we was going out every morning. Oop, Cardi had me waking up so early for these let me not even curse. Cardi had me waking up so early for these shoots. And so they go on to ask, how early it is that, she would have her wake up. And she would say at 3 a.m. in the morning sometimes. And the first shoot would be like at 8 or 9. She also replies with 3 a.m. is crazy. But, you can't pay the sun to stay out long. So you got to get all your shots during the day. This was what she responded with, having to wake up early in the morning as per Cardi B's request. Whenever we see Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B collaborate, they always seem to like they're having fun, like they're enjoying themselves, and they genuinely like being around each other. So the interviewer goes and asks her, what is it about Cardi specifically that makes her such a good collaborator and friend? And basically she just goes on to say that, Cardi B just lets her do, her. She'll tell Cardi B, hey, I'll put 2 verses on here. And then, she always lets, her do whatever she wants to do creatively. So she doesn't really stifle her or stop her from going in any type of direction. And also, too, she says that she likes the fact that, Cardi B asks her for feedback. Cardi B will be like, Megan, what do you think? And she'll ask me what I think about this song. Basically what she says is that Cardi B continuously gives feedback and allows her to be herself, and she can also give Cardi B feedback. So I think that's pretty dope, and this is a rare thing to see in female rap, to have people that generally like being around each other and generally want to make music for the fun of it. And of course it's a business at the end of the day, but they're genuinely amicable and just want to make good music. Finally, the question that we have all been waiting for this interview to ask, which was, when can we expect new music from you, girl? We're starving. She says, it's definitely coming very soon. I'm really excited about this chapter of my life because I feel like I'm finally closing all the old chapters. And now I'm starting with a blank slate. Very fresh, very new. I think the hotties are going to be so excited. I'm trying different things. I got a lot of things that I produced with you and with some new producers. So if you don't know, Juju on the Beat is a producer that she's been working for or working with for a long time, and they actually made great music together. She goes on to talk about, how she's behind the piano now and she's trying new things and she's very excited about it. And she just can't wait to basically share all the things that she's been able to do and share the new music with her fans and audience. Before they ended the interview, the interviewer asked, what sounds are you thinking of? Is there anything for sure you want to address? Is there a tour on the way? What other tea can you give us? The tea is, everything about the music is tea. It's basically what she responded. Just expect the unexpected, she says. Expect a lot of rawness, a lot of realness, a lot of talking. Just know I'm coming and I hope everybody ready. So I really loved her response. So that really makes me know that she's still passionate about what it is that she does. And she has been through a lot. What's interesting is her and Sha'Carri both lost their moms, and we kind of saw, the after effect, and they had to go through their mourning and grieving process in the public eye. And there's been a lot of things, surrounding the both of them. So just to see both of these girls doing what it is that they're doing at the level of, which they're doing it, I'm really proud of Megan for overcoming. Yeah, I'm just really proud of Megan for overcoming so much and not, allowing all of this to suck her into the succubus, never to be seen again. She really, held down her own, like 10 toes down. And I'm excited to see what music comes out of this. I'm excited to see how she has progressed and the development that she's, gone through as an artist, because I genuinely feel like the Megan that we got in her last album is not what really Megan wanted to do, but because she was, going back and forth with her label, she just wanted to do something to get out of the record deal. So I am so stoked to see what comes next out of, her brain. I am so happy for her. This is like the soft launch of her into the public after all of those things occurred in the court case and all of that. So she's slowly, putting herself back into the public, but in a more controlled way, where it's not through, or it's very much, okay, so first I'm gonna give you this, this collaboration with Flaming Hot Cheetos, which 100 of the proceeds go to her college, which is amazing. To be able to graduate from that university, I think it's Texas Southern University, and have the ability to go back and create a scholarship fund and have pair up with Flaming Hot Cheetos, that's gonna help a lot of students, with their tuition, room and board. So that's, listen, shouts out to her. And so I think what her team is doing is slowly soft launching her back into the public and seeing their reactions and learning how to maneuver, but in a more controlled way where she has more control over her, more control over her narrative and her image, and she's not being forced by her label to do things that she doesn't necessarily want to do or think that is who she is as an artist. So I love to see this for Megan, and girl, we are ready. I believe she says that she's going to release something around the spooky season. That's October, around that time. So I'm super, super excited to see if it's going to be an album based on Halloween. Megan Thee Stallion has been very creative in mapping out her own image and her own type of rap universe, if you want to call it, that where she has, Tina Snow, she has all these types of different characters, and she's able to really put her, Southern Texas flair into her rap and aesthetic. This video was about giving Megan Thee Stallion her flowers, so we're going to stay in focus on that. I want y'all to let me know what is one of your favorite Megan Thee Stallion songs, and if you don't have a favorite Megan Thee Stallion song, if you like something about her, put it down in the comment below. Also, too, if you love, Sha'Carri, I do. She is really one of those girls that she is a model for other girls. Even though, yeah, she went through that whole stint of, being caught with, Mary Joanne, if Mary Joanne, if you know what I mean. But it's showing a story of, even though you fall, you can collect the pieces, put yourself back together, and get back to what it is that you love and keep pushing forward. So let me know what you guys think, and thank you for clicking onto the channel and enjoying the video. If you did, please make sure to subscribe, share, and like. Thank you, and I hope you have a great night, day, afternoon, whenever you're watching this video. Toodles!